University of Tennessee, Tennessee University of Track and Field. Number 13 out of 10 Tennessee faces off versus in-state rival Vanderbilt on Sunday at 12:02 p.m. Eastern Time in the annual #Play4K Pink game. At Thompson Bowling Arena, the Lady Vols and Commodores meet for the second time this season and for the 86th occasion, since the series began on January 18, 1976. With UT looking to improve its record to 76-10 all-time versus Kelly Harper's squad picked up a 65-51 triumph at Memorial Gym in Nashville the last time these teams convened on January 13, giving Tennessee its third straight victory in the series and 13th W in the past 14 meetings. The Big Orange women bring a 7-game home court winning streak into Sunday's contest and are 12-1 on the Summit. In 2021-22, Vandy, meanwhile, carries a 3-game losing streak to Rocky Top. The Doors are 1-7 in road contests this season, including 0-5 at the venues of SECFOs. The Lady Vols snapped a 2-game losing skid of their own on Thursday night in Knoxville, barreling out to a 58-33 lead after 3 quarters and coasting to a 76-62 victory over Missouri. The Commodores, meanwhile, fell at Texas A&M, 76-58, on Thursday night. Vandy trailed by 9 entering the final frame, but the Aggies utilized a 23-14 final quarter effort to carve out the decisive margin. The 2021-22 season brought a brand new look to this rivalry, as former Lady Vol standout Kelly Harper, who is in her 3rd year leading her alma mater, met first-year Vandy skipper Shea Ralph, a UConn alum, for the very first time as head coaches. The duo's careers at UT and UConn overlapped from 1996-97 to 1998-99. With Harper helping lead UT to the 2nd and 3rd of 3 straight NCAA titles in 1997 and 1998, while Ralph contributed to a UConn crown in 1999-2000 after Harper had graduated. Harper was 4-2 as a player versus UConn, including 3-1 in games when both were on the rosters of the respective programs. More info: Game Day Times broadcast info. Opponent: Vanderbilt. Date: Sunday, February 13. Tip-off: 12:02 p.m. Eastern Time. Venue: Thompson Bowling Arena. Watch: SEC Network. Radio: Lady Vol Network. Online: live audio, live stat. Related links: buy tickets, walk through metal detectors, and use clear bag policy. Game day info. Follow at Lady Vol Hoops. Tennessee roster schedule game notes. Vanderbilt roster schedule game notes. The latest from the Lady Vols. Key name to Lisa Leslie Award. Top 10 #13 Lady Vols cruise to 76-62 win over Missouri. Die among 10. On Katrina McLean Award watch list. Orton named to Naismith midseason list. Orton named to and Myers Drysdale Award. Top 10 number 7 Lady Vols fall to number 10 9th UConn. 75-56 number 7 Lady Vols drop game at Florida. 84-59 Orton named to Wooden Award watch list. Broadcast information: Tiffany Green and Steffi Sorensen will have the call for the SEC Network television broadcast. All of the games included in the ESPN package will be available through Watch ESPN, accessible online at watchespn.com, on smartphones and tablets via the Watch ESPN app, and streamed on televisions through Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Chromecast, Roku, Xbox 360 or Xbox One to fans who receive their video subscription from an affiliated provider. The contest also can be heard on Lady Vol Network radio stations and by audio stream, with Mickey Dearstone behind the microphone. He will be joined by studio host Bobby Rader. A link to the live audio stream can be found on each game's Hoops Central page or the Lady Vol schedule on utsports.com. For a list of Lady Vol Network affiliates, please click on the Fans tab at the top of utsports.com. Select Vol Network and then click on Vol Network Affiliate. Airtime for games on the Lady Vol Radio Network generally occurs 30 minutes prior to tip-off. Game promotion. Sunday's game is UT's #Play4K game, with each team wearing pink as part of their uniform design to bring awareness to the KYAU Cancer Funds fight toward ending all forms of cancer affecting women, uniting players, coaches and fans to do something for the greater good that far exceeds wins and losses on the court. The #Play4K initiative is the largest fundraiser and plays a major role in the success of the KYAU Cancer Fund. Free parking and shuttle service from the AG campus. For additional details and information, please call 865-974-1734 or visit the Fans tab on utsports.com and click on the Fan Experience link. UT No. 12 overall in NCAA Committee Bracket Reveal. The NCAA Committee shared its second projected women's tournament bracket of 2021-22 on February 10th, highlighting the current top 16 seeds who can earn the right to host if they remain among those seeds when the official bracket is announced on Sunday, March 13. The Lady Vols were positioned at number 12 overall, possessing a number 3 seed in the Spokane region in that bracket. Tennessee was slotted at number 4 overall, holding a number 1 seed in the Wichita region in the first reveal. A final halftime reveal is scheduled for February 28. The first and second rounds take place on March 18th to 21st. With first 4 games slated for March 16 to 17, Tennessee is vying to host for the first time since the 2017-18 season. About the Lady Vols. Tennessee has dealt with more than its fair share of injuries in 2021-22. While the Lady Vols were able to overcome some of their misfortunes, they are trying to move past another setback. The latest injury occurred on January 23 at Georgia, when reserve forward/center and team leader Kean Green was lost for the year due to a knee injury. While UT was able to hold on and defeat the Bulldogs in that game, they subsequently dropped 3 out of 4 games by substantial margins, revealing just how vital Green was to the team. UT was able to finally get back on the winning track on Thursday versus Missouri and hopes to continue in a positive direction on Sunday. Marta Suarez, a 6'2" guard forward, another glue-type player for this program, already was sitting out the year due to an injury, so Green's loss even more severely affected Tennessee's depth. UT's top returnee, preseason All-Sec pick Rae Burrell, suffered a knee injury in Game 1 and missed 12 games before gradually working her way back into the lineup. Her 10.3 ppg, 2.9 rpg stat line, however, is shy of last season's 16.8 ppg, 4.6 rpg productivity. All of that said, the Lady Vols still stand at 20-4 overall and 9-2 in SEC play as they prepare to close out the regular season. With 3 of the final 5 contests on their home court, Tennessee picked up its 5th victory over a ranked team this season on January 23, as the Lady Vols came from 9 down to defeat number 13 Georgia in Athens, 63-55. UT recorded 4 wins over ranked foes the entire 2020-21 campaign and had only 1 ranked win. In 2019-20, the Big Orange women also have victories over number 23-22 South Florida, number 12-21 Texas, number 25-23 Texas A&M and number 19-20 Kentucky to their credit and beat RV/RV Virginia Tech and RV/RV Ole Miss on the road this season. Tennessee is led statistically by Jordan Orton, a dynamic 6'2" junior guard who paces the team in scoring, rebounding, assists and steals in a breakout season for the 5-star player who came out of high school ranked number 2 overall, and the number 1 guard in the 2019 ESPNW Hoop Girls 100. Orton, who has made the top 10 list for the Ian Myers Drysdale Award and the mid-season list for the Naismith Trophy, leads the Lady Vols with 11 double-doubles and has topped UT in scoring 14 times. She has 7 games of 20 or more points, including 4 of the past 5 contests. Senior All-Sec first-team preseason pick Rae Burrell has seen action the past 11 games, after missing the previous 12 contests due to a leg injury suffered in the opener versus Southern Illinois. She has hit double figures in 6 of the past 8 games, hitting 10+ for the first time since November 10, with 11 at Vanderbilt on January 13 and carding a season-high 21 versus Arkansas on January 31. Over her last 4 games, Burrell is putting up 13.0 ppg and 3.4 rpg. Tamari Key, a 6'6" junior center, is putting up 9.7 ppg and 8.0 rpg to go along with 3.7 bpg. She had a triple-double of 10 points, 18 rebounds and 10 blocks in UT's 74-70 OT victory over number 12-21 Texas. Key, rated number 47 as a prep by ESPNW, is second on the team with 7 double-doubles thus far and has scored in double figures in 12 games for the Lady Volume. She leads the nation in blocked shots and is second in BPG, sitting in UT's single-season top 10 for the 3rd time at number 5 with 88 swats in 24 contests. The member of the Lisa Leslie Award top 10 also ranks 6th and 9th on that list. Alexis Dye, a 6'0" forward, is 4th among UT players in scoring at 9.0 ppg. She is 3rd in rebounding at 7.2 rpg and has 3 double-doubles, including a 13-10 effort versus Arkansas most recently. The graduate transfer from Troy, who is among the Katrina McLean Award top 10, has scored in double figures 11 times, including an 11-point effort versus Missouri. Graduate guard Jordan Walker, who had 17 points versus Auburn, is Tennessee's 5th highest scorer, putting up 7.5 ppg, while tallying 3.9 rpg and 3.0 apg to rank 4th and 2nd for UT in those categories. Walker is tied for 3rd on the team with Tamari Key at 9.4 ppg in SEC games and grabs for 0.2 rpg. Freshman guard, forward Sarah Puckett is UT's 6th leading scorer. The number 43 ESPNW prospect coming out of high school is putting up 7.2 ppg and is shooting 48.3% from the field, 33.9% on threes and 75% on free throws, and has scored in double figures 6 times, including a critical 10-point, 10-rebound double-double in the win over Arkansas on January 31. Sophomore Tess Darby has emerged this season as Tennessee's leading long-distance threat, connecting on 36 of 96 attempts. Sarah Puckett and Jordan Walker have hit 20 trays each. Darby, after going 4 for 7 versus Missouri on Thursday, is 20 of 42 in SEC play for 47.6%. Jordan Orton is putting up 17.1 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 4.4 assists in 10 home games. Rae Burrell, Tamari Key and Alexis Dye are tallying double figures point production in contests played at Thompson Bowling Arena. Tennessee is outscoring opponents 76.3 to 57.0 at home, outshooting them 42.5% to 32.0 and out-rebounding them 51.8 to 34.8. UT is averaging 7.0 blocks per contest at home, led by Tamari Key at 4.6 BPG. The Lady Vols average 15.2 turnovers at home and 20.1 on the road this season. Tennessee notes during SEC play. Kelly Harper's squad holds down second place in the SEC standings, trailing number 1-1 South Carolina by a game at 9-2. UT is scoring 69.9 PPG and allowing 61.3 PPG, while shooting 41.5% from the field and holding opponents to only 34.7% on field goal. Tennessee is out-rebounding SEC teams 48.5 to 35.9 for a plus 12.6 margin. The Lady Vols have limited SEC foes to shooting only 24% from the three-point arc, including games versus noted three-ball teams Arkansas, Texas A&M and Missouri. UT has worked to elevate its free throw shooting. It shot 59.2 versus non-conference foes and has raised it to 67.3% in 11 SEC games. Jordan Orton leads the team statistically against league competition, followed by Rae Burrell, Tamari Key, Jordan Walker and Alexis Dye. Key is shooting 56.7% from the floor versus SEC foes and has blocked 44 shots already for a 4.0 blocks per game average. Also worth noting, Tess Darby is 20 of 42 on threes during league play, while Jordan Walker is 9 of 24. Rae Burrell is 9 of 26 and Jordan Orton is 9 of 29. Jordan Walker, Alexis Dye and Tamari Key have been much improved at the charity stripe during league play. Freshman Sarah Puckett and Brooklyn Miles are seeing significant minutes per game in SEC play for Tennessee. Looking back at the last game, bouncing back into the win column, the number 13-10 Tennessee women's basketball team raced to a 58-33 lead after the first three quarters and coasted to victory over Missouri, 76-62, Thursday night at Thompson Bowling Arena. The Lady Vols grabbed their 20th win of the season, the 44th time in 48 years that the program has reached that total. Missouri fell to 16-8, 5-6 in league play, as Kelly Harper's squad moved to 4-0 over the Tigers under her leadership. UT spread the scoring around on offense with 4 players finishing in double figures. Junior Jordan Orton led the Big Orange attack with 21 points, followed by sophomore Tess Darby with 12 points and graduate Alexis Dye and senior Rae Burrell adding 11 each. Orton was all over the floor, notching her 11th double-double of the season by adding 13 rebounds along with 5 assists. Tamari Key was a brick wall around the bucket, swatting away 7 shots. In Lady Vol history, there have been 17 games where an individual has blocked 7 or more shots. Key owns 6 of those games. Notables from our last game, another 20-win season, with the win over Missouri. Tennessee improved its record to 20-4 and reached 20 wins for the 44th time in 48 years. Kelly Harper now has recorded 9 20-win seasons as a head coach, including 2 of her 3 at the helm of the Lady Volunteers, with last year's 17-win campaign coming because of reduced game totals due to COVID cancellation. Horston has it, Jordan Orton finished with 21 points and 13 rebounds, carding her team-leading 11th double-double of the season and her 7th 20-point effort of the year. For the junior, it was her 4th 20-point performance in the past 5 games. Key racking up blocks, junior center Tamari Key tallied 7 blocked shots on the night, marking her 3rd effort of 7 blocks or more on the season. She now has 88 swats for the 2021-22 campaign, moving her past her own total of 86 in 2019-20 and the 86 of Candace Parker in 2005-2006 into 5th place on the UT season list. She now has 246 for her career, trailing 2nd place Sheila Frost by only 3 and school record holder Candace Parker by 29. T3SS for THR 33. Sophomore Tess Darby finished with 12 points and carded her 4th game this season in double figures, connecting on 4 of 7 three-point attempts. She is now 20 of 42 from long range in SEC play for 47.6% and is 36 of 95 for the year for a 37.9 percentage. Rae in double figures again. Rae Burrell finished with 11 points versus Missouri and turned in her 6th double-figure scoring effort in the last 8 games after working her way back from an early season injury. In the other 2 games, Burrell was just shy of 10, with 8 and 9, respectively, taking back the boards after coming up short versus Florida and tying UConn in total rebounds. The Lady Vols outworked the Tigers 46-31 on the boards Thursday night. Tennessee now has won the rebounding battle in 21 of 24 contests and has had a double-digit advantage. In 18 of those 24, UT's 18 offensive boards led to a 13-4 edge in second chance point. UT Vanderbilt series note: the Lady Vols are 75-10 all-time versus Vanderbilt, including 34-1 versus the Commodores in Knoxville, 31-7 in Nashville, and 10-2 at neutral sites, with those being postseason games. UT has won 13 of the past 14 games in the series, and the last 7 times in Nashville. These squads have been to overtime on one occasion, with Tennessee seizing a 92-79 decision in Nashville on January 19, 1997. Including that OT game in 97, Kelly Harper was 9-0 versus VU as a Lady Vol point guard, and she is 3-0 as head coach at Tennessee. Harper was 0-1 versus VU as head coach at Western Carolina and 1-1 while at NC State. About the Commodores: the Commodores are led by senior forward Bryony Alexander and sophomore guard Iana Moore. Vandy has held foes to 62.0 points per game on the season, but it has given up 69.6 in league play. VU's SEC wins have come over Arkansas, Kentucky and Auburn, all in Memorial Gym. About the head coach: Vanderbilt is led by first-year head coach Shea Ralph. Ralph, a UConn alum, spent 13 seasons on the staff of the Huskies. She also carded 5 years as an assistant at Pitt from 2003 to 2008 between her playing career and return to Storrs as a coach. Last time VU played, Vanderbilt fell to Texas A&M 76-58 on Thursday evening at Reed Arena in College Station. The Commodores were led by the senior duo of Jordan Cambridge and Bryony Alexander in double figures with 13 and 12 points. Texas A&M utilized a 32-18 points in the paint advantage throughout the game, and a 23-14 final quarter differential to take the victory. When UT and Vandy last met, number 5-6 Tennessee remained perfect in SEC play, defeating Vanderbilt in Memorial Gymnasium on January 13, 2022, 65-51. UT, which was off to its best league start since opening at 13-0 in 2014-15, was led by junior Jordan Orton. The 6'2" guard stuffed the stat sheet with 16 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists and a career-high tying 4 blocks. Senior Ray Burrell and junior Tamari Key were also in double figures with 11 and 10, respectively. Iana Moore was the high scorer for Vanderbilt with 16, and Bryony Alexander was close behind with 15. Last meeting between these two teams in Knoxville, Tennessee held off in-state rival Vanderbilt on February 23, 2020, winning in Knoxville 67-63. Rania Davis led Tennessee, posting a double-double with 18 points and 10 rebounds. Freshman guard Jordan Orton was close behind with 16 points, while sophomore forward Ray Burrell finished with 12. Chelsea Hall and Mariella Fasula were the high scorers for Vanderbilt with 20 and 18, respectively. Up next, on the road for 2. After 2 at home, the Lady Vols hit the road for their last 2 road contests of the regular season. UT faces Alabama in Tuscaloosa on Thursday at 6 p.m. CT/7 ET. Tennessee then faces a Sunday matinee at number 1/1 South Carolina. The TV network and tip time have changed to ABC and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. At Colonial Life Arena, ESPN Game Day will be live in Columbia from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Time.